Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am DrayceRegulus, the one and only king of the dragons. And yes, I just got my hair done, but that's besides the point. I'm doing something super new, something that has not been done on my channel before, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing. Now, as you guys may or may not know, or as you guys see at the video down below, that part right there, yep, that bar right there. As you guys can see, I did get something that's Persona 3 Reload. And before we start unboxing this, I would like to let you know that Persona 3 Reload is one of my favorite games of all time. It is my favorite RPG of all time. I believe this is my favorite RPG of all time, and it's my favorite in the Persona 3 series. I did not believe that it was the best in the series, but I did have it as my personal favorite in the series. And so I am very excited to be bringing this to you guys, and I will be streaming it. By the time you see this, I probably had streamed it in the morning, probably not now, but definitely in the morning. By today is the 2nd, and today is when it came out. You guys will probably be seeing this video on the 3rd. Hopefully, if everything works out, hopefully, and I will also be streaming it on the 3rd and probably on Sunday as well. I'll be streaming it probably in the morning and stuff like that, before I get other things done like videos and things like that. But that's besides the point. I am going to let's start doing this unboxing thing. Let me take off my headphones too, actually. All right. So before we get into the nitty gritty, I got mine from GameStop. So I got my box from GameStop. I saw it was available for pre-order. Where's a? All right, I do not have a knife, but I did I almost forgot that I have a girlfriend that has a lot of stuff. It has a lot of things. So I'm just going to grab her scissors. But I got my thing from GameStop, so it does come with like a pre-order bonus and things like that. The only reason why I was able to get it, because obviously I work at GameStop. I'll always be like forefront in that. I do work at GameStop as a thing. But I saw it one day for pre-order, and then I was like, oh yeah, I gotta definitely get this one. I saw it for collectors, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting this one. So this is what the box looks like and things like that. If the camera could focus. So it's like a little box, like a little box and stuff like that. And then inside it, it's like I saw this a little bit earlier, and inside it, it's like, oh shit. It's like I don't know if you guys can see this really well, but basically it's like a Persona 3 keychain, stuff like that. I gotta set this to like auto, but like a Persona 3 keychain and stuff like that, along with the time. And then on the back it says Persona 3 Reload by Atlas and things like that. So that's something that we have. Now let's get to the actual big thing. All right, let's get the actual big thing. All right, we got it. It is the collector's edition for Persona 3 Reload, the Aegis edition, if you want to call it that as well. So this is something that I will be unboxing right now, and so this is something that I'm very excited to unbox. So let's get into it. All right. So I'm actually just use my hands for this. I don't want to really damage the box and stuff like that. It's something that I am going to be putting up somewhere around here, if I'm being honest with you. Probably right next to me. Probably the statue is probably going to be right next to me, and I'm planning on getting the new Makoto statue that was announced, I believe, not too long ago. I'll show you guys a picture if I'm not too lazy. I'll show you guys a picture of it, like right around here on the screen. But yeah, so I'm very excited for that too. But so it's supposed to include a art book, I guess, figurine or statue, and then the soundtrack along with the DLC bundles and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this up to reveal the I guess part, and then as well as this back portion where it says all the names and stuff like that for the characters here. You may or may not be able to see it, but I can't really see whether or not you guys see it or not. But yeah, maybe more light is probably needed right now. There you go, probably more light needed. But yeah, so let's open this bad boy up a little bit. lower this down a little bit. Anyway, box is a little bit damaged, but I ain't tripping. About it. But yeah, I man, when they announced this game, I fucking went crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. When they announced this game, I went fucking bonkers. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. That's insane. Where do I'm going to actually probably put this right over. Yeah. So first and foremost, we got the game. Got the game itself. So that's obviously something that's needed. The code is on the back too, but I'm not gonna show you guys the code, obviously for obvious reasons, because I want my stuff. But yeah, the game itself. So we got the game itself. Trying to make sure I do this properly. With the code right there, so I'm gonna leave that in there. So that's gonna be opened up later. This is very reminiscent of the P5 Royal box. I did get the Phantom Thieves edition, I believe, of that box, and I got the mask as well. But that's what it feels. That's what this feels like anyway. That's what this feels like. It feels like that. It feels like that box. So now, that's when I take it out all this plastic. We have the P3 soundtrack, P3 Reload soundtrack. So that's cool. I'm definitely going to put this somewhere. Oh, I like the inside too. Oh, 2 disc. I like the inside. Okay. Here's the disc. How the disc look like? I'm always curious about how the discs look like. Honestly. So this is number 1. This is how disc number 1 looks. And then I don't, as you can see, like I don't know if this is what you're supposed to be doing in the unboxing, but I don't know how to do unboxings. But this is number 2. This is disc number 2, stuff like that. I don't know how to do unboxings, but this is like kind of like me going freeform. I didn't, unlike last time or like a couple of other things and stuff like that. This is kind of like just me free flowing. This is just me going. I've never really paid attention to unboxing videos. I think unboxing videos are cool, but I never really paid attention on how to do it myself. But we got the art book. We got the art book as well. Persona 3 Reload art book. And I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to look at this yet. I'm actually going to save this for later for myself, because it's like I want to kind of be surprised on like the things that I see and stuff like that. I don't get me wrong, I played the game obviously, but like I want to be a little bit surprised on what changes and what doesn't change and things like that. So I'm gonna put this up. All right. Things stopped for a second, but anyway, it's the last thing, so it really doesn't matter. It's out. It'll get out of my way. But last thing is going to be the actual statue for Aigis. The Aigis statue that we get from the collector's edition. Something that I'm going to start unboxing right now as well. But yeah, for things that I've said before in the earlier in the video, I said that Persona 3 was my favorite, but I don't think it was the best. I think I always thought that Persona 5 was the better Persona game, and that's why most people got into Persona through that game, because of how the layout of the game is and stuff like that. Because I think the combat and then some of the finer other stuff that you add in stuff like that with the actual game is why I believe personally it's like the best one. But it will never be my favorite, because 3 will always be my favorite. It's just I like the interactions with people a lot more when it comes to 3, especially with the reversal tarot card, which I hope they didn't change. I'm not 100% sure if they did or not. I don't remember them confirming or denying that part of the game, but I hope that part of the game stays the same, because I think that's the game that that's the one that kind of sets apart. Yeah, I believe 4 did have some people where you can reverse your tarot card and stuff like that, to basically break your relationship. That's what it means basically. Basically you break a relationship or else until you say apologize and stuff like that, even if you feel like you're in the wrong and stuff like that. It makes it more human. That's what it boils down to, in my opinion. It makes the people feel more human. Okay, in my opinion anyway. So this is Aigis. Let me just zoom. Focus. There you go. There goes Aigis. The Aigis statue, which is very cool. I think it's very cool, very dope. I'll probably put some pictures up as well on the screen for you guys when that whole thing is said and done. And then this is her kind of stand, kind of like a cube. I gotta figure out how we put her on the stand. I believe, oh yeah, see, there you go. Yep, I already know. I have enough statues and stuff like that, like, to know where to put things at. Like, trust me, I have a ton of statues. Like, when it comes to Dragon Ball, Ruby, I got some Ruby statues. I got some Fate statues, definitely Fate, Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, but mostly Fate statues, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, and Dragon Ball. But this is what it looks like after the whole thing. I'm going to first zoom in and things like that so you guys can see. And then also I'm going to, if I'm not lazy again, I'll show pictures and stuff like that of what's going on and how it looks and stuff like that on desks and stuff like that. But it's a very good, it's a really nice figure, in my opinion. I think it's a very nice figure and something that I definitely enjoy. The details on it is actually really good, in my opinion, too. How the arm is, and then how the leg joints and stuff like that. Very like Android type body and stuff like that. So I think it's really good, honestly. Don't see any blemishes, at least I don't see, from being this close, but if there is, it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal in my opinion. But yeah, so the Aiga statue, and then honestly, that's going to be it for this unboxing. That's about it when it comes to this stuff. Do I want to? I don't think I need to unbox the game, honestly, because you guys usually know what's going to look like that. You guys, if you guys like Persona 3 Reloaded, you guys know what the disc is going to look like because you probably already have it at this point. But yeah, so with that being said, I know this is a different style of video. This is probably the longest time I've ever talked in a video, but this is what I want. I kind of want more style of videos where I'm talking and stuff like that. I'm talking a lot more. I want to be able to talk to you guys a lot more whenever I'm playing games and stuff like that, or when I'm playing what is it, fighting games, excuse me, fighting games. I will be playing this and it will be on the channel as well, but I'm probably going to do a VOD, like basically a VOD type thing. So I'll probably upload a VOD and stuff like that and put it there as well. But yeah, with that being said, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe and all that jazz, because it does help out the content a lot and does let me know what you guys like to see when it comes to my content. But with that being said, let me cut down. Can I cut down this light? Because like it's a little bit. There you go. All right, with that, anyway, I'm sorry. With that being said, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe and all that jazz, because it does help out the content online. It does let me know what you guys do like to see. And with that being said, this is DrayceRegulus, and I'm the king of the Dragon's Den. I'll see you guys later on stream with Persona 3. Peace out, y'all.